Yeah, I think we got live audio here. Waiting for the Providence Celtics to come out of their locker room. Going over some last minute strategy. Here they come now. Yep, looks like they're out here and they're wearing their whites. They're away. I don't know. I mean, the microphone. Yeah, it works. I can see it. It's right there. I'll do this. Yeah, that's picking up through the mic. Okay, so here we are. Quick little breakdown. This is game one of this tournament for Providence. Against Plainfield. New jerseys, new kids, new numbers, so I might make some mistakes. Forgive me. I'm gonna have to. Oh, look, we got the roster. Here's the roster. Very professional. Look at that, huh? Oh, there we go. I'm not going to remember anybody, but I am going to remember 22 because he belongs to me. So if I show any favoritism, which won't happen ever, forgive me. All right, we got a minute and 57 left before puck drop. Welcome to another riveting season of Providence Celtic hockey. We had a game against York last week that I did not film because I was just kind of working the kinks out. But I'm going to try and do every away game because my side gig is DJ at the home games, and that's my first true love. So, all right, well, we got some warm-ups going on here. I see number 11, Nicholas Kovney out there. Number 2, Trent Reynolds, and a new addition to this varsity team. Number 9, A-Rod, or 29, I'm sorry, A-Rod. 18, Braden Rogers. Oh, I'll run down the whole list here. Number 3, Gilbert Ayala. I'm sorry, I say Ayala sometimes, but Anna yells at me. 24, Mason Brandow. Number 21, Johnny Cardwell. Number 26, Jacob Carson. Number 11, Nicholas Kovney. Number 4, Aiden Flood. 22, Henry Gagliardi. 23, Vincent Karkoska. Number 10, Gavin Lass. Number 4, Nicholas Mercer. 14. Number 27, Rylan O'Sullivan. 20, Mitch Piano. 2, Trent Reynolds. 29, Andrew Rodriguez. 18, Braden Rogers. 15, Jamison Samanis. 31, Drew Spencer. 9, Ryan Sturr. 30, Grayson Susaki. And number 5, Ryan Shack. Both of those last ones were like silent Z's and silent T's. Tough to pronounce, but I'll get it. 7 seconds left here in warm-ups. Celtics looking sharp. No music at this rink, Bush League. But I did get a new tripod, so you guys might notice that it's going to be a lot smoother this year. I still can't zoom because of the streaming app, or else I would. But I can't, so you get what you get. And you don't throw a fit. Yes, indeed. So we're gonna get it. We'll get into the huddle here again. I cannot zoom, but can I? Yeah, I guess I can. That's a lot of work, though. I'm not doing that. That's a new addition to the software from last year. We should be okay with this, I think. Maybe a little choppy. There's Plainfield. Wearing their darks today. Looks like a pretty big team. One thing Providence does not have a lot of is size. But they got a lot of heart. A lot of heart, I tell you. Like Rudy. I'm going to zoom out a little bit there. We'll be okay. Welcome to all 4 streamers out there. Smash the like button. Click the link below for a chance to win nothing. All right, here we go. Breaking the huddle here. A little pregame chant by the Celtics. We got line number 1 out there. It looks like Johnny Cardwell, a familiar face from the last couple of years. Nicholas Coveney, again, familiar face. Ryan Sturr's out there, number 9. Gavin Lass, number 10. And Jamison Samanis out there. Set to take the puck drop here. Who's going to take it? Cardwell. Johnny Cardwell for the Celtics. You'll notice the Celtics sporting brand new jerseys and gloves this year, looking sharp as ever. I'm a fan. Here we go. I think that's a face-off win. Hopefully that's going to reflect on how the rest of the season's going to go. Looking for oh man, that was almost a quick score right there. Some fast thinking by number 15. But Plainfield seems to have control, or do they? Cardwell gets tripped up. I think it's a penalty, but the refs disagree. Plainfield has the puck. Dumps it into our zone. Ooh, that's a penalty. Number 5 there. Who's my guy 5? Bottom. I think it's Ryan. Ryan Shack took a pretty good hit there. A little high hit on the boards. Seems to be shaken up. Coach Oliver out to the ice. Check on him. Make sure he's okay. We'll pan away like they do in the professional sports. They don't like to zoom in on any injuries. And we don't have a blue tent to stick anybody under. Well, that's going to put the Celtics on the power play for 2 minutes. Secondary. First things first, we're going to make sure that Ryan's okay. He's getting the applause, but he seems to be like he's heading off the ice here. Never a good sign. Hopefully he returns quickly. All right, so kind of a love-hate start here. Hate to see Ryan hurt, but love the fact that we're on the power play. Hopefully we can make it worth something. Plainfield breaks up the pass between Ayala and Karkoska, but Karkoska wrapping around his own goaltender. Rodriguez over to O'Sullivan's got it. Dances with it. Loses it, but manages to keep it in the zone. Not a very good start to the power play. Plainfield dumps it. And our goaltender covers it. Is that Grayson? Grayson's in net, right? Yeah. Susaki covers it up. So that's it for power play 1. Out comes 2. Hopefully they can do a little better. So Sebastian for Plainfield, Cardwell for the Celtics, ready to take the face off. All right. Plainfield is on the attack for sure. That puck is up for grabs. Ladies and gentlemen. Somebody's got to be open. I know that. Here we go. Finally got something going. Kovney. Into the zone with a shot on goal and up and out of play, but a nice shot on goal. So we got something going with 44 seconds here left in the power play. Cardwell to take the face off. Cardwell is 54% on the face-off wins. Not a good start indeed. Cardwell couldn't get to that stretch pass by Gagliardi, a little out of reach. So we'll do it again here in the Celtic zone. Looks like Providence just trying to work the kinks out here, which I understand because I'm doing the same thing on the streaming cast. Nick Mercer, number 14, off of his stick into Plainfield zone. Uh-oh. All right, so Trent's going to dump it. Plainfield with control right now. A little bit of a slew foot there and a trip by number 9, Stir. He's going to find himself in the penalty box for a couple of minutes, thinking about that. And just like that, we go on the penalty kill. So I'm going to set it right over here. So we got some parents already that are starting something, but we don't know who. Identifying parents. All right, here we go. So we got a penalty by Mr. Stir. Power play for Plainfield. Celtics did a pretty nice job last year killing the power play. I'm sorry, on the penalty kill. That's right. That's what I meant to say. So hopefully they can continue that trend this season. I feel like they added some speed to the team. So Plainfield gets the first goal here. I didn't see the number. I think it's number 72. So Plainfield 1-0 on their power play. So we're going to drop the puck at center ice and do it again. The good news is there's lots of hockey left. Plainfield strikes first. Mason Brandow to take the face off. Ooh, nice little shot there by number 18. Braden Rogers. Putting some pressure on the goaltender. Trent. I don't know if Trent had a broken stick there. Looking for the slapper from the blue line. Everybody messing with that puck. Can't get a hold of it. The Celtics have it. Carson, number 26, took it into the zone. Jacob Carson. Ayala with a deflection. Wow, almost got lucky there. Off of the glass. Nobody saw that thing. That could have been planned by Ayala. He might have taken a look earlier during warm-ups and saw that glass was a little angled. And had it in his head the whole time that that's what he was going to do. Needless to say, smart play by number 3, Gilbert Ayala. Number 22 takes a shot, glove side away by Plainfield. Johnny Cardwell and a penalty by number 15, Jameson Semanis. That's our third penalty, folks, of the game in almost as many minutes. So we're going to go on the penalty kill again. That one felt a little soft, but I'm not a ref, nor do I play one on TV. And we're on the penalty kill, PK. Oh, this looks like Sullivan just out of his reach, couldn't get to it. But we do have it in Plainfield zone, but Plainfield maintains control, racing up the ice. Number 72, who scored the last goal, trying to make a swift little move on Trent. No can do. Number 4, I think 72 is their man, just from what I could tell. Got a heck of a shot. Contain him. Susaki with a nice save and a grab. Covers it up, and the ref gets in there quickly to stop the scrum. What do we got here? Three refs out there. Okay. So a minute 24 left in the penalty kill. Plainfield a little out of sorts there. Hopefully that. Oh, glove save by Ayala. Gagliardi tries to clear the zone, but he can't with a backhand from his knees. But he might get it that time. But he did not. Here we go. This could be something for Mr. Rodriguez with a beauty. So we're going to keep a Mercer with just a nice little reach to keep it from going off sides or icing. But again, Celtics have to drop back and get on the defense quickly here. Ayala all over this Plainfield guy like white on rice. Uh-oh. Ayala puts it in the wall and nobody's hand is up. But that's the same corner that Shaq went down in earlier. So we got a stoppage of play by the refs. No penalty called. The right call. They got tied up, Ayala and that other fella from Plainfield. Ooh, fancy footwork there by Gavin Lass to clear their zone. Plainfield thinking about rushing, and they do. Oh, Aiden Flood with the backhand out of the zone. That might do it for the penalty kill. They might have one more rush in them. No, they will not. I don't know what's going on there. They were having a brief conversation. That Mitch Piano, number 20, they may have been exchanging recipes. Ooh, Reynolds with a swift stick saves a shot on goal. Right in the slot there. That could have been deadly. All right, we got caught flat-footed there. Reynolds fighting for it. Piano and Flood. Piano upends one of the playing field, and now they're getting into it a little bit. They're called by the refs. Oh, here we go. Oh, that could have been something. Mason Brandow. Feels like we're starting to get into a little bit of rhythm here. Susaki with a nice save. Looks like number 61 and 22 want to get into it a little bit. 61's getting a scolding by the ref, but he doesn't seem to like it. And nobody does. I'll be honest with you. Nonetheless, Hardwell wins the faceoff. Over to Nick Hovney. Jamin Samanis has it. Oh, just lost the handle. Feely, number 61, trying to get back into it for Plainfield. Oh, Jamo. Nice little stick work there. Reynolds. Nice little stick work. Right to Jamo. Uh-oh. Jamo had a dead dasher there. Tried to pass it, but hopefully he's got it now. Looking to make a nice little move, and he does. Jamison with a between the legs. A-Rod with a shot right on goal. A shin save by the defender, the Plainfield defender. That was some melee there. Could have been something. Gagliardi to Jamo. Jamo passes it to Plainfield. I think he assumed Rodriguez was going to be there, which he was not. Their signals got mixed. A-Rod has the puck over to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan loses the handle, but Ayala has it. We're looking to put some shots on goal here just to make the goalie earn his money. Susaki's going to stop the play with a glove save. Bouncing just outside the net. No, that's not an official shot on goal. I don't care what anyone says. And everyone makes a change. Fresh players. Number 61's dad's giving him signs from the stands. I think he's got that headset on. Maybe telling him which way to go. Who to pass it to. But I digress. Oh. Dangerous spot for that puck to be in front of Grayson like that. And somebody's on the ground. Now we got some shoving and some pushing by Plainfield. And the Celtics. There we go. Hopefully we got a penalty by, not sure what number 4. There were 2 number 4s fighting it out. Number 4 can't believe it, so it's got to be on him. Unless our number 4 is going to the bench. And he's not. Did Stur get a 2 and a 10? He had to have. Sorry for that late develop. I just realized that Stur's still in the penalty box, so he did get a 2 and 10. Must have been a headshot. I didn't see that earlier, but here we go. Celtics on the power play. This is a chance, a golden opportunity to even things up. It's been a game of penalties. That's going to stay in. That's a nice little pass. That mishandled that one. Gagliardi looks like he's going to get something. And he put that kid in the boards. He's going to feel that tomorrow. Jameson just off his stick. Hovney, he's the man with the puck right now. Got to get a shot on goal here. Oh. That was a late hit if I've ever seen it. Right in front of the refs. 34 is very mad that he got hit last time. He's never played hockey. Physical format. Maybe a lot of shinny in the basement. If we could keep that in, which we cannot. There it is right here. Nobody. I'm sorry, that's Cardwell. Johnny. Oh, that was nice. We're not done yet. 25 seconds left. We got a whistle. High stick being called, so it's going to be in our zone. I don't like that. Face off in our zone. God, a couple of golden opportunities there. We're knocking on the door. We're getting in the heads of Plainfield. A couple of those Plainfield kids out there are not happy with it. I could tell. But that's the way the cookie crumbles, right? That is how it works. Rodriguez with a dump pass. Back to last up ice to Rylan O'Sullivan. Karkoska in the slot. Kind of gets tied up there. Last looking for a slapper. Oh, wow. That was a great job by the goaltender there. That was an excellent job by the Plainfield goaltender. I mean, 3 or 4 chances. I thought that puck was for sure going to be buried in the back of the net, and it was not. Disappointment, to say the least. Another golden save by this guy. This goaltender stands at maybe 6'8", weighing in at about 310 pounds. Covers a massive amount of that net. Wow, fighting for it. Okay, well, the Celtics are getting into the rhythm here. Just trying to upend Plainfield off of their base. That's all they're trying to do here. Got to keep the shots on goal. Keep them moving. Keep them working for it. We're going to get lucky, and one of them is going to sneak by him. He can't save them all, ladies and gentlemen. What we got here? 8 listeners now. We got 8 viewers. 8 viewers. Smash that like button. See how many likes I could get here. I don't really know what it would do. But here we go. Who's going to take the face-off here? Is that Mason Brandow? It looks like it is. Nice little face-off victory. Trent Reynolds. Celtics backed up into the zone here. Puck kind of squirting around. Gagliardi is going to have it. He's Gonna think about it for a second. You got nobody. So he passes it to Plainfield. We're having a hard time here. All right, a couple of Celtics got to get that out. Working the angle. Plainfield with a nice. Oh, there's a penalty by Plainfield. If we don't retaliate, we're going to be on the power play. And that was a shot after the whistle. Should be another one by Miranda, number 59, in my opinion. So, again, the Celtics go on the power play. That's going to even it up, I think. A lot of chatter going back and forth. A lot of chirping back and forth by the boys. And so fresh into the hockey season. Didn't take long. Not sure. I think there's some new chirps out there this year. I've been hearing the scuttlebutt. Some new chirps by the hockey boys. Not sure what if I could repeat it on the live stream. So I probably won't. I'm in Plainfield territory too, by the way. I'm in the home bleachers, broadcasting. Getting a lot of side eye. Ovney with a nice idea. Looking for Brandow, but he's got Gagliardi. I'm not sure. What a shot by Gagliardi into the belly of the goaltender. He needs to find angles. But still, I mean, it was a slap shot. I'll give him that. Trying to blow a hole through this guy isn't going to work. You got to look for the corners. You got the most room. Glove side, upper net. That's statistically correct. Glove side, upper net on big right-handed goalies. Thinking about it. Lost the handle. Number 15, Jamos got it. Nick's got it now, Kovney. He's got nothing. Out to 22. Over to Mason. That might work out. Did not. A couple of errant passes there. Plainfield not holding their ground. They're out there. They're attacking the players, and they're going to clear it. Hopefully right to Grayson. Whoa, that one got caught up in his glove. I didn't like that. Gagliardi thinking about it for a second. What he's going to do with it. Maybe he's going to take it up on the rush. Maybe give it to Mason. Brandow looking for his first goal of the season. Jamo got manhandled in front of that net. We're getting some lucky bounces. Oh, wow. Hardwell couldn't get it. And 22 is going to take the penalty for hooking because he lost it. It's a good idea by Plainfield. Attack the defenseman, force him to make a mistake, and he did. And now he put Providence on the penalty kill. So we're back and forth here with 16 left. We got 16 seconds of 4-on-4, and then Plainfield's going to go on the power play. So 4-on-4 hockey, high-speed action. I don't love the penalty, but did it save a goal? Maybe. And I'm not just saying that. So no eye rolls. I'm just as angry with him as everybody else. All 7 people watching. We'll have a talk about that one later in the car. Oh, man, he drove by himself. I can't even talk to him in the car anymore. Yell at him in the car. All right, so another face-off in our zone. Still 1-0 here. Coming up on 1 minute left in the first. Plainfield does have some momentum right now, I'd say. And a nice little carom off of the ref. Mitch lost the handle, but he still got it. Skate around a little bit while the Celtics make a change. And he got pushed in the back, and that's going to be a penalty on 72. Wow, this is a game of you got to watch yourself in this one, boys. These refs need business. They're setting the standard for the season. This should be a no-contact sport, in their opinion, but I'll take it. That was a shove from behind, yeah, but soft penalty. I'm trying to be impartial. Trying. So many mad people out there now. Because there was already one in there. Or he got a 2 and a 10, maybe. I don't know. Well, there's 2 kids in the Plainfield box. Anyway, 4-on-4, high-speed action. Trent Reynolds looking for his first varsity goal. I think, I don't have the stats in front of me, so excuse me if I'm wrong. We've only played one game. Oh, everybody looking for penalties now. Everybody looking for penalties. They wanted a boarding on that one. They're calling for a boarding and dismissal from the game. All right, if we could just settle in, hunker down, play our game. Looking to my statistician right next to me, the lovely Joan Gagliardi, sporting her nice new green vest. Celtic Kelly Green. 8 seconds left. I don't know if we want to bridge. We got time for a shot. This goalie is like Hoover, sucking everything that comes his way. Hoover vacuum. For some of you younger viewers out there who are probably uncertain what a vacuum is, I'm sure they don't even do it. Our coach going to take the face off. 3 seconds left. Got to do something and do something quick here, or we're going to think about it for a few minutes. And we can. Trent lost the handle, or Trent would have had a shot at it. So the Celtics have 47 seconds left in their penalty on number 22, even though it says 2 on the board there. That is a 22. And a minute 20 left. It's really 47 seconds left of 4-on-4. And then for those of you who don't understand, Celtics go on the power play for a few more seconds, maybe 50, 40 seconds. Quick math in my head. Mental math. Nice little turnout here today. I'm going to pan the crowd. I'm going to show everybody Jones' nice new green vest. That is very nice. Kelly Green. Seven people on the stream. We got a pan here. So the stand, I mean, it is preseason hockey. Keep that in mind. The fans are just starting to get used to things. We got some of the Providence dads in the corner over there. It's tough to zoom, but you see them over there. Just talking about the good old days, and I'm going to take a station break here. Seven Bridges, home of Bennett hockey. Also the new home of the Chicago Phantoms AAA club. So one period of hockey gone by, ladies and gentlemen, and the Plainfield, not sure what their mascot is, Plainfield something, lead 1-0. There's Anna Ayala now entering the stands. If her husband Gil's watching, we know where she's at, so don't worry about that. We got tabs on her, Gil. Shout out to Gabe Ayala. He's got a game right now. Gabe, a TI man now, playing at the same time his brother is. So the Ayala's got to split up. They got to divide and conquer. But I believe Gil will be here for the second game tonight. That's what I'm told. Gil always brings a certain amount of energy to the arena. We got 4-on-4 of the Plainfield something or others are confused. Looks like the Panthers, Tigers maybe, Snow Tigers. Anyway, they didn't know they needed another man, and we shouldn't have told them. Plainfield wins the draw at center ice. Takes it around their own goaltender. Sprays a little snow, thinks about it, makes a pass. Up ice they come. Feely, number 61 for Plainfield. Takes a hit, absorbs a hit by number 9, Ryan Sturr. Welcome back to the game, Mr. Sturr. Sturr, a senior this year. One of the leaders of the group, this group of Celtics. Number 34, Sebastian, a little cherry. That's going to be a penalty by number 3, Gil Ayala. I think he threw a stick at that kid's head. Maybe, maybe not. Or maybe nobody saw it. Somebody's getting a high stick, and I think it's Gil, but he's pretending like it's not him. That's my boy. Don't make him drag you. Gil? I don't know. It looked like Gil gave him a stick shot. I could be wrong. Because Gil's not making a move towards the box, but the refs are talking, which is never good. I think they're going to toss Gil. Nope, that's 15, JMO. They're not going to toss anybody. I don't know what JMO did. Was JMO even on the ice when the whistle blew? That's an injustice if I've ever seen it. So however hard we try, we can't manage to get 5 players on the ice from each team at the same time. But we're going to take the 4-on-4 for the next 30 seconds. I'm sorry, 25 seconds. Maybe we get lucky here. Scotty Cardwell with some fancy footwork. He must have got his skates just sharpened today, because those look like beautiful edges. And the goalie knocks his own net off. And now they're coming after Cardwell. Ladies and gentlemen, it's getting chippy out there. All right, here we go. We got 10 seconds left to 4-on-4. Celtics are practicing the penalty kill today. Grayson Susaki with the stick chomp, signaling that the penalty is over. And a great save by Grayson. Had to stretch out. Whoa. He's getting marauded here by Plainfield, but number 11 clears it. Nicholas Hovney. Quick thinking. Plainfield has to regroup, and they do. Number 34 with a little toe drag. That's a style big toe drag if I've ever seen it. Ayala with some open ice, but does the smart thing and dumps it. Kills some more time for a change, gives his team time for a change. It was a juicy lane, though. I saw it. He was thinking about it. I don't blame him. Brandau. Oh, that puck was floating in front of Grayson because I had the angle. Okay, I saw it. Nobody else saw it. That was a beauty. Great save by Susaki. Grayson. Grayson, solid as Sears. Goaltending for Providence has been stellar this season and last, for that matter. Looks like Ryan Shackbeck on the ice there. This is the first time, unless I missed a couple of his other shifts, which I'm sorry for that, but I like to see that. Ooh, all right. Looking to kill the last 14 seconds of this power play for Plainfield. The Celtics are. It's 72. Erraticus. Oh, here we go. Floody couldn't get the handle. We haven't had a shot in goal in quite some time, but we're looking to get that done, change that quickly. Sebastian for Plainfield. Over to Hugel. Names on the jerseys are much easier to announce. But when you got a memory like a steel trap, like myself, it doesn't matter. So I'm looking to have some guest appearances this year by some of the dads in between the second and third period to talk shop, break down the game as we see it. I don't know who I'm going to drag up here today. And do I turn the camera around and put it on us? These are all questions I haven't asked yet or answered. One thing I know we can't do is let them have another goal. That's up and out of play. Plainfield. Could have been a delay of game. I think it was intentional. And a fresh 5 for the Celtics come out. Love the new jerseys, by the way. It's like a lime green type, like Kelly green and like a lemon lime zesty flavor. That's what I feel like, zesty. Playing with a lot of zest. Ayala takes one to the chest. Ayala led the team last year in blocks by a defenseman. Again, I don't have my stats in front of me, but I think that's fairly accurate. Everybody looking for a piece of this puck, but nobody could get the handle on it. Except for Eli Blanco. Eli, a wonderful young man, used to play with the Hawks. Hawks of Darien. Oh, off the net gets kicked off. So we're going to reset. But Celtics, what they're doing is generating chances, generating opportunity, making themselves an option. That's what these kids have to learn, and that's what they're doing. And our coaches are doing a heck of a job teaching them that. Head coach Nick Ichancio and his 2 wonderful sons at his side. Matt and Ryan, I could be wrong. I think that's their names. Yes, they're very quiet. That's the only reason I don't know that, because I don't talk to the coaches. That's it. That's the only reason I know. Oh, Samanis with a nice opportunity, but his stick got lifted. And then, of course, Kevin Oliver. Coach Oliver. Gagliardi, again, puts somebody into the board. Feeling frisky today. Got to get a handle. Samanis fighting for it. We see some lactic acid starting to build up on these kids' legs right now. Looking for a change, maybe? That's not good. Susaki couldn't get it. Trying to cover it and end the play. Thank goodness. Samanis. Kovney racing up ice. Nick gets tied up. Oh. Floating puck in front of the Plainfield bench. Plainfield gets turned around. Stir off of Jacob Carson. High stick by Plainfield, number 13, Mahoney. Jacob Carson. Am I correct on that? Number 26. Statistician. Joni says I'm okay. Number 26. Jacob Carson. Last year, he's a new addition to the team. And a wonderful addition to Providence Catholic High School. Got a nice little shot. He is one to keep an eye on this season. Ooh, speaking of 26. Ooh, a last minute shove here by number 59. Murata, whatever. Right in front of the goalie for Plainfield. Who's that? Mason Brandow. Not let anybody push him around, that's for sure. Rogers trying to talk some sense into him, though. Keeping his head about him. We don't want another guy in the box. Mason's not one to take a lot of penalties, especially not a lot of stupid penalties, I'll tell you that much. Mason, leading point getter last year for Providence Catholic JV. Leading point getter. And a wonderful addition to this team, this varsity team. Oh, Carson off of the post. Beat him on the blocker side, but the post saved the day on that one. But we're making headway. That's what's important. That would have been a beauty. I made that announcement. Joan just let me know number 5, Ryan Shack was out there, but I've already told the people that. 9 listeners. Smash the like button. I think I know why they mute the volume when they watch the film. That's what I'm told. Carson, Jacob Carson, almost got away with one there, I'd say. The refs their arms got to be tired, so they didn't want to raise it up that time. Renton, big hit in the center ice by Carson. Controlled by number 18, Rogers. Lost the handle. Number 5, Ryan Shack, delivers a vicious hit center ice. Oh, that's a punch, I believe. We're going to see something here. Rogers, Gagliardi, make sure everything's okay. Tying him up, and play goes on. Sorry, guys. I wanted to get that one on film just in case Rogers was going to get penalized. So, we play on. Referees maybe thought to themselves, they want to end the game sometime tonight or this afternoon. 2-on-1 ref. I'm getting screamed from the Plainfield, even though number 22 did nothing, and neither did 18. From my vantage point, now I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, so I'm told. I thought I was wrong once, but I was mistaken. Anyway, Plainfield with a golden opportunity. Nothing stood between that and Susaki other than Lass. Ayala gets knocked off the puck, but he's back on it. Rodriguez with a dangerous pass through the slot. But up comes Karkoska. Rodriguez and Karkoska. Rodriguez. This pass is intercepted. Plainfield might have numbers here, but an errant pass. Reynolds is going to clean this up. Ayala's been out there a while, I can tell. He needs a change. He's getting tired. Not going to get it, though. Maybe I'm wrong. Like I said, folks, I've been wrong before. All right, so we have managed to keep 5-on-5 out there for a bit. Face off in Providence zone. Won by Plainfield. A lot of pushing and shoving. Mitch Piano comes out with it, though. I'm a little slow on the take. Mercer is going to catch the penalty on this one. Maybe a twofer? No? We're on the penalty kill again. I feel like, how many penalties we got logged already? 6? 7? A lot. I don't. A lot of these, I feel like we're not undeserved penalties. But again, we're just starting to get our sea legs under us here this season. Nick Mercer took that penalty. Ichoncio giving him, just kind of telling him what he did over there. So he doesn't do it again. I think it was hooking. Even though, in hooking situations like that, a lot of these players tend to keep that stick tucked under their jersey to make it look like it's hooking, even though it's holding on the other player. That's what I've noticed. That's going to be a penalty on the goalie. And not sure what's going on here. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, Jamo got a 2 and 10, I think. Not sure what's going on there. I don't know if he called that on the goalie or not. We'd have to look to the film for that. And since I don't have instant replay, I'm uncertain. We got 2 players in the box. Maybe it's a penalty shot, but it's not. 4-on-4 action. Johnny Cardwell wins the faceoff. He's got Lass and Stir holding the blue line. Nice little shot and a save by the goalie. Cardwell maybe letting him know what he feels about that last play. Johnny Cardwell, a very polite kid, in my opinion. So I'm sure they're just exchanging pleasantries. Talking about the upcoming season, how they're all excited for it. Looks like we got screened off of the goalie. He did not see. Oh. Now, goalie knocks his mask off. A lot of whistles out there as our parents are pointing them out. Goalie lost his mask and still made a save. Very talented goalie. What's his name? Zelinsky? I know a Mike Zelinsky back in 5th grade. I don't think it's the same kid. Could be his son. I don't think it is. I mean, it could be. A lot of Zelenskys, right? Of the Zelensky clan. Either way, he's a hell of a goalie, number 50. I give credit where credit is due, and the man has made some good stops. Not sure of his year or his likes, but I think he enjoys long walks on the beach. I know the Mike Zelinsky I knew back in 5th grade does. Robert Zelinsky, plumber I knew. No, we're going to reset it. Cardwell to take the face off. Trying to win it. Stir with a little slapper into the shin of number 72. Again, a little wide on that slapper. Doing a great job here. Celtics keeping it. Nick Kovney around the back there looking to make something happen. Looking for some Kovney magic. Ooh. Oh. Sturman. Oh, wow. That could have been bad. That's an ice, though. That would have caught the stick of Sebastian, number 34. He was off to the races. So we're going to set it up here. All right, so here we go again in the Plainfield zone. 10 listeners. We're double digits this year. Now, I don't expect a lot first couple of games, but last year during the playoffs, I think I was up to like 95. Spread the word, people. Smash that like button. Get that link out there. Celtics need support. Oh, that was a trip by himself. What we got out there? Trent Reynolds with a forearm shiv. Nobody's hand goes up there. Rodriguez gets sandwiched for the A-Rod sandwich. I smell a penalty, ladies and gentlemen, by somebody. Ayala with it on the blue line, makes a little move. Gets it to A-Rod. A-Rod dances with it. Oh, dances a little too long. Gets it taken away. Ayala knows what to do, and he gets penalized for it. I knew I smelled a penalty. I knew it, and I wasn't sure of the color or the flavor of the penalty, and now I know it's Celtic green. Once again, our 8th penalty of the game, I believe. If I lost count after 6. So here we go. We're going to have a face-off in our own zone. I'd like to shout out to Renee Karkoska. She's out there listening in TV land or streaming land. She might be number 10 out there. I don't know. Not sure why she's not here supporting her son. She does have a family to take care of, so we're well aware of that. I was just kidding. Just kidding. Hope you're enjoying your evening, Renee, or your afternoon. It's not even evening yet. Vince Karkoska, number 23 out there. He's not out there now, but that is his number. As long as we're talking about the Karkoskas. That's in the head, but 22 is made of rubber. I mean, I don't know how that's not a penalty. He left his skates. I mean, it's just. But I don't like to show favoritism to any one player. But I think he left his skates on that one. Looking to put the hurt on somebody. So 5:30 left in the second period. Lost a couple of listeners there. Down to 8 now. Maybe Renee. Renee left. Hopefully she's still out there. We need all the listeners we could get. Well, we're going after the play like punches and stuff. I don't know. I'm not sure I like the way this game's shaking out here. We got 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left. Here we go. Sturman rips it up the ice. Rylan O'Sullivan chasing down the puck. Mason Brandow. Gagliardi and Reynolds. A lot of twos out there. 22-2. 2-2-2, 22-22. Lerner and Rowe. That's what we're going to call that line if they're ever out there at the same time. Lerner and Rowe. There's a lot of twos out there. Somebody's getting a whistle for a cover-up. Zielinski covers it up. 4:29 left in the second. Yeah, I mean it's been a battle here. You know, not the cleanest of hockey games, but nonetheless, it is still a hockey game. And both teams trying to work through a few things, trying to get to know each other. I'm sure there's a few new members on Plainfield as well. You know, a lot of screaming out there. Oh, Mitch Piano with a nice little shot in the slot. Ooh, Gagliardi bracing for a hit after the play, but there was none. Mercer absorbs a little hit. We got Mitch with it behind the goal, trying to make something happen. We got 5-on-5 hockey for now, ladies and gentlemen. Floody. I'm always trying to keep the play in the puck in the center of the tablet, but it doesn't always happen. Gagliardi breaks up the play in the slot. That's a slash. Somebody's getting... I think we lost the stick on that one. Floody? Did he break a stick? Nope, the stick is intact. $400 saved right there. That's good news for the Flood family. But somebody's getting a penalty for that, and that's just roughneck hockey right there. You can't do it in front of the refs. Maybe he's tossing him, maybe he's not. Another 2 into 10. A lot of penalty minutes being logged in this game. A lot of minutes. And it's still tight. I mean, it's 1-0. Plainfield. Just takes one. Tie this thing up. Tie this thing up. The refs are talking about it. They're talking to the coach. Uncertain what they're talking about. Got a quick little, I got some incoming stats here. Gabe Ayala and TI with the game winning, well, not the game, but they did win 6-2. I'm not sure who their opponent was. But congratulations, Gabe, on the big win there today. Gabe and Gil Ayala. Gil entering his junior year. Oh, Cardwell with a golden opportunity. Saw Gil and his friends the other day at the volleyball game, freshman volleyball game. This can't be good. But Susaki was brilliant on that save. That ought to get him riled up, huh? We got some numbers here, 4-on-2 for Providence. And a wonderful save by Grayson. Cardwell couldn't get the handle. Shaq's going to come back and get it. We got 5-on-3 action out there, folks. Offsides. Called on the Celtics. 5-on-3. Silly. Mistake, I'm sure. Unintentional. But here we go. 5-on-3. For another minute and 2 seconds. This is the chance here to tie it up. What you don't want to do is let them kill the 5-on-3 and then they get a little more momentum. There we go! 23, Vincent Karkoska with the game tying. That was a beauty. Vince down on one knee with the pass from A-Rod at 29-23 from what I saw. Beautiful. That was textbook, ladies and gentlemen. So that's going to tie it up here with 2:16 left in the second, giving the Celtics new life. I hope Renee's out there still, because I got to tell you, that one was beautiful. If I had a replay, I would just be going back to it over and over, showing it. But I don't. There's no budget at Providence Catholic for replay. We spent it all on the new gloves. The new Kelly green gloves. So with that combination, the kick save by Susaki and the goal by Karkoska breathes new life into this Celtic group. We got really bad We had Juju there. We had 4 Celtics in front of Grayson. We still got a power play here. There you go, Rylan O'Sullivan with a chance here. He was outnumbered. Did the right thing, dumped it. Gave his team a shot at a change. Ayala. Gilbert. Is that up and out of play? No. Oh, that was a back shot. And another penalty on Plainfield. That's going to put the Celtics once again on the power play. Sound the alarm, ladies and gentlemen. We're logging the penalty minutes. These refs have nothing to do later tonight. Which is okay, I guess. But here we go again. Who do we got out there for the Celtics? We got 6. We can only have 5. We got Kovney. We got Samanis. We got Cardwell, Shaq, and Brandow. So here we go. We got 34 seconds left. Oh, I'm sorry. No, we don't. We have 2 minutes left. So we got 1:04 left in the. Oh! Celtic parents calling for a delay of game because they believe Zelensky is intentionally knocking that net off of the supports, whatever they call those things. The pegs. Maybe not. I don't think it's happened too many times where you think it's getting absurd, but he's just coming off a 5-on-3. He's doing a lot of defending. Brando trying to keep it in, and he does. Johnny Cardwell looking for an open man, and there's gonna be Shaq man. Number 2. That's gonna be Georgia. That's Samanis or Kovney. I couldn't tell either way. I don't really care, but heck of a job, boys. That's going to put the Celtics on top 2-1. And Plainfield's got to be upset with themselves and thinking about maybe we should lay off of the penalties, start to play a different game. I don't know that they have a different game, to be honest with you. But in this reporter's opinion, 42 seconds left in the second. I'd like to keep the lead here and talk about it in the locker room. Maybe add to it if we can. Keep the foot on the pedal. The gas pedal, that is. Stir to Carson there. Lass gets pinned against the boards. Stir to his rescue. Lass and Stir, 9 and 10. Got to keep that rough hand down. Ooh, 18 seconds left. I would just ice it, but here we go. I think Plainfield's just going to try and hold on to it. And if we can get out of this period without a penalty, 1 second left. Oh! And like I said, somebody's getting tossed for that one. Yeah, the gate's open. People are going to the locker room, maybe. Somebody's getting tossed. Tossing all 3 of them, or no? No, damn it! I thought that's the end of the period. Darn it. Okay, well, hey, that's not bad. We'll take it. We're going to take a station break here. This game brought to you by the Creative Ice Theater. .42, the captain, really making his case for what he sees and what he doesn't see. Either way, the Celtics and the Plainfield Snow Tigers are going to take to the locker room. I'm going to take a break here myself. Mic off. I know you guys get a break from me. Looks like we got some new additions here. We're going to try this out. Oop. Here we go. Let's get ready for the start of the third period. Oh, man, we got a 5-minute major there by number 92, Eli Blanco. Gosh, okay. I didn't see him there at the end. I didn't see what happened. I think that must have been that last scrum. But he's catching a 5-minute major. And I got to think a major doesn't do well for the next game for you. Oh, so I didn't get a chance to get a dad. I'll do it tonight. I'll talk to the dads. And there will be an interview. I'm not certain. Maybe we catch a vote. Whoever's watching, maybe if you vote in the chat who I want to interview during the between the second and third period. I mean, even one vote will probably get the guy down because nobody's going to vote. Or I'll just do what I want. How about that? That's what I'll do. All right, so we're going to start out the third period. Celtics up 2-1, looking to add to that lead on this power play for 5 minutes. Kovney, Shaq, Simonis, Cardwell, and Brandow. Getting ready for puck drop and getting ready to start some third period action. Plainfield comes out hot right off the bat. They don't like what they see, so they want the puck more than Celtics do at that point. Brandow. J-Lo giving him a little what for. Oh, nobody wants the puck. Plainfield pleading with the refs, looking for a call. Brandow. Slick ice to Cardwell. Over to Kovney. Just wide. And I don't know how we have a breakaway here. Okay, well, we got scored on by a shorthanded goal. And then we'll get the penalty. So we're going to be 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. Then we'll be 5-on-4 for the other. I think there's going to be more penalties to come. Okay, well, that's disappointing. Okay, well, we're going to get past it because that's what you got to do. Short memory here in hockey. 4-on-4 action. Plainfield was the aggressor on that to tie it up. It was a power move. All right, here we go. Sir, going to get a hold of the bouncing puck. Center ice, Ayala. Jacob. Carson there. Looks like we got the rush. Ooh, that's all right. I'm sorry. Still getting the names right. Lass with a nice little shot off of the shin of one of the defenders. All right. Oh, Rogers. Sorry, Rogers. 26, Carson. Oh, Rodriguez looking for a little hole there. Couldn't find it. We got some wet ice in the corner, which is keeping the puck sloppy. Slowing it down in that corner. Reynolds. Ref didn't want to call that icing, but then our coaches reminded him that it was 4-on-4. Not sure. That's not me. That's because I don't have the hockey sense. I'm not sure the coaches know more about it than I do. Kovney. Lost it. Yeah, got it back. And a nice little goal there by Plainfield. I got to think that's his second. 34. All right, so that is going to put us down a goal. And we have more skaters on the ice. So we've all right. Well, we got to do better on the power play. Number 34 looking for a hat trick in like 2 minutes. Because that would have been his third goal right there. But Grayson Susaki turns him away. Offsides. A little bit offsides there by Plainfield. 13:30 left in the third. Plainfield, the home team tonight, up 3-2. Stick save by the goalie, Zielinski, and up and out of play. Nice shot on goal, though. So Providence still on the power play. Nice little shot by Carson. Karkoska looking for a redirect from O'Sullivan. Didn't get it. 30 seconds left in this power play, which has not been fortuitous for us. All right, 7 seconds left on the power play. A fresh set of skaters out there. That's going to do it for the power play. We're going to go 5-on-5. Floody with some fancy footwork. Stir with a nice shot. Turned away. Serga has it now in our own zone, backpedaling a little bit. Gets it over to Mercer. Mercer's looking about doing something with it. Center ice. Gets it to Piano. Piano in the slot. With a shot. Saved by the goalie. Got a floating stick out there. Sebastian. Talking smack. Gagliardi with the backhand. Couldn't get it. Couldn't get it to go. .56 left in the third. Plainfield up. 3-2 on the Celtics. Celtics battling though. Trying to turn the momentum their way. The big Mo, they call it. Some mistimed passes. .22 committed the foul on that one. Chasing down 34. 34 seems to be open quite a lot in the wide ice there. I don't know if that's a penalty shot. I hope it's not. I don't think it is. Is that his third? So Plainfield goes on the power play, and we go on the penalty kill for 2 minutes. Shaq doing a great job of pinning that player against the wall there. Plainfield gets another one on the power play. 4-2 Plainfield. Center ice, puck drop. Trip by number 23, Karkoska. That was not intentional. The stick got caught up in his skate, I can tell you that right now. But another penalty by the Celtics. That is our 11th or 10th penalty. Same story, different period. So 2 minutes on the board and another penalty kill. We have not been very successful at it. Well, I guess if you... There we go. Rylan O'Sullivan on his horse. Trying to make some magic happen. We know we got to get that third goal before we can get that tying goal. None of these count for two. A-Rod. Plainfield rushing up the ice, heading into Providence zone. They have an extra attacker. I feel like a whistle is going to be blown here in a second. A-Rod fires it at the coaches, his own coaches. I don't think they're going to like that too much. And the ref's screaming at the boys, not understanding why they can't control themselves. And I have one word, ladies and gentlemen: hormones. They cannot control. A lot of testosterone flowing through the boys out there. Not necessarily a good thing when you're trying to win a hockey game and stay out of the box. All right, we got a couple refs conversing here, talking about it. I think they're talking about the next penalty. The next guy that does something stupid is going to get tossed. Well, that's just a guess. 1:11 left on the power play for Plainfield. Plainfield dances with it at the blue line. Pardon my quietness there for a little bit. I was just anger. Just hard to talk through that. Grayson with a nice goal. Oh, I'm sorry, nice save. And a little after the whistle shove, which is the name of this game, after the whistle shoves. Providence talking about how they're going to turn this thing around and get it back going in their direction, which would only take one goal here. We get that third goal, and we're right back in this. Then we got a hockey game left. 9:07 left in the third. Ooh. Is that a Demke? I knew a Demke once. That's going to be not an ice. I'm sorry, because we're on the penalty kill. Hard hitting hockey out there, ladies and gentlemen. Hard hitting hockey. Plainfield. Sebastian with a nice little shot, but taken by Sasaki. Sebastian with 2 goals in this game. And I think he got tossed. Probably because of his mouth. I saw him chirping the whole game, talking smack, which hopefully number 22 helped with that one. Unless he's got to sharpen his skates or something. I don't know. Unless he's hangry and he needs a Snickers. Right? That happens sometimes. I know when my blood sugar gets low, I'm very angry. Oh, this is a hard-fought game. Almost too many men there, but it wasn't. Kovney takes it up into the zone, looking for J-Mo. Ooh, just over the crossbar. Nice little idea there by Nicholas. Kovney, a sophomore, entering his second year of varsity. And that's going to be a penalty by Johnny Cardwell, number 21. Hopefully they don't kick players out. Oh, well, 34 is back, so I guess he didn't get tossed. Something happened. He didn't feel good. Unless he broke his stick, maybe, and he wanted to go get it himself. I don't really know. Players are leaving the ice like it's like they're lounging. I don't know what's happening here. This is chaos here in Woodridge. They've lost control of the game, the refs, and it's not for lack of effort because they've been calling everything. But there are players entering the and leaving the ice surface like it's a free for all. It's lawless out there. Lawless. Well, regardless, there's 7:44 left in the third. I don't think this one can end fast enough for me. It's been a long game. What's our broadcast time? 2 hours and 3 minutes. But granted, I did set the record button a little early because I wanted to make sure I had it dialed in. This being the first broadcast of the season, and all I want to make sure I'm spot on for the coaches. So when they review tape, they got the best angle. And there's going to be a lot of tape to review. And it's coming back down. Coming back down. 11 listeners or 11 viewers. Let's see if we could double that for tonight's game. Big game against New Trier Green. New Trier, always a powerhouse in the hockey. Whoa. That sounded like shin on stick right there. Ayala chasing it around his own net. Coming off the ice now. And here comes a fresh five for the Providence Catholic Celtics. Are there 5-on-5? There are. There are 5 players for each team currently on the ice. Almost hard to believe that Sebastian is going to have another breakaway almost. We've had 2 of them with 2 goals. I don't know how he's getting behind them. O'Sullivan with a shot. A chance for a shot. Oh, Plainfield player lost his edge. Into the boards he goes. Oh, almost snuck one in the corner. Gagliardi keeps it in. Oh. O'Sullivan fighting for this. Hansel wraps it around his own boards. Not sure why the whistle went off there. Not sure why the whistle went off there. But, I see Gil Ayala there. Now here he is. He is in the building. Oh, he is? Okay. My wife informs me that he has been here. Huh? Mercer comes out with it. Last with a hell of an effort to keep that thing in the zone. 5:53. Time is not on our side right now. Trying to avoid the desperation. And with desperation come mistakes, which we cannot afford any more of. Oh. Stir almost got his head taken off. Mitch Piano keeping that puck to the outside of the dots. We got a penalty on number 10, Ryan Lass. Providence parents disagree, as any true hockey parent would. I've never agreed with the penalty my son's got. Although earlier in the broadcast, I did try and make excuses for him. I promise not to do that anymore. All right, so here we go. Cardwell taking the face off. The Celtics down a man. But Trent trying to clear it. Blocked by a Plainfield skater skate. Defenseman. Plainfield wrapping it around. Trying to make Providence make a mistake. And they did. Score their 5th goal on Providence. Just over Susaki's glove side. He was screened, I believe, there. Gill tried to get in front of it. That puck had eyes. So that ends the power play, and it brings this match 5-2 with 5:01 left in the third. Things are starting to look a little bleak here for the Celtics, but what we have to do is maintain composure and mitigate their mistakes. And don't want to lose anybody for the next game on a stupid penalty. We need every guy we got. 22 takes it gains the red line and dumps it into the zone. Ooh, nice little fancy backhand there by Mason Brandow. Couldn't get lucky. Gagliardi just out of his reach. Bounces off the skated Carson. Carson takes it in, almost an offsides, but no, number 18. Rogers battling for it. Brandow gets in the action. Ooh, nice little stick work there by Jacobs, who steals it away. Racing up ice, and he's got Brandow on his left side. Puts the brakes on and thinks about it for a second. Sebastian here, who's already got 2 goals. And that's an athletic move if I've ever seen one. He jumps up and over. Not sure how that's a penalty. Not sure how that's a penalty. Sebastian making moves. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go on the penalty kill again. I think that's 12, 13. That may be 12, 13 for the game. We need to keep him for the next game here. If we could just pull everyone aside here and just have a minute of clarity. But it's hard to do in hockey. It's hard to do. A lot of emotion, a lot of energy. Here we go. A-Rod dumps it up the ice. Puts it on goal to avoid the icing. Well, there's no icing anyway because we're on the penalty kill. J-Mo fighting for it. Jamison Simonis. Number 15. Also the recipient of the Game Couch Award the other night at the volleyball game. The varsity volleyball game for the girls. Jamison Simonis' name was called. He did win the game couch. He was able to sit on that couch for the entire game with his line mates there, Nick Coveney and Johnny Cardwell. Yeah, the couch. My wife's talking about the couch. I hope they've cleaned that couch. It looks very clean. It's like emerald green. Well, back to the action here with that goal. That puts Plainfield up 6-2. The game is almost out of reach, so what we're trying to do is avoid ejections and disqualifications from the next match. That one snuck by Susaki. Again, there's not much he could do. He's fighting for his life here. Number 3, Ayala, almost with a goal. And a stick knocked out of his hand there. Plainfield reminding them that they're there after every whistle. Chirps are getting louder over there on Plainfield's bench. So we got the next teams here are watching the match. Ooh, it's in the slot where you want it. Ooh, Shaq almost had the high stick there, but avoided it. No need for that now. Shaq looks good after that first period exit. They brought him in the x-ray room, and they found everything to be clear. Glad to see him back on the ice. Hopefully we got him for the next game, too. Nobody is currently in the penalty boxes, which is strange. J-Mo making a move. Dumps it into the slot for Cardwell, but he couldn't get to it. Stir and Lass backing up into their own zone. That's going to be kick clear. Exits the zone. Plainfield back and forth. Going east to west here with the puck. 2 minutes left in the third. Cardwell racing up the ice. He's got J-Mo on his left. 1:45 left in the third with an icing being called. The red line was not gained. Hello to all my 9 listeners out there. I'd like to thank you for hanging in there. There's going to be a nice little award given away at the end of this one. It'll be uploaded to YouTube, I think. CCM Hockey. When you think hockey, think CCM. Oh, nice little save there by Zielinski. 1:39 left in the third period. A lot of chirping. I'd like to say Jonathan Schlender, in addition to the team this year, he's going to be the manager. A welcoming addition to the Celtics. Jonathan Schlender, a veteran, a long veteran of the hockey world. Fun fact, played with Jonathan Schlender when he was a young man, young as in like 6 years old. We did win the Mike's Championship that year. Schlender was a huge part of that success. I can't remember who we beat, and I was still trying to learn the rules of offsides and icing. I'm still trying to learn those, to be honest with you. Okay. That was back when... Good old days. All right. Nonetheless, here we go. 59 seconds left in the third. Trying to avoid any catastrophes and get out of here. Keeping our heads. Number 22 and 5 behind their net. They're just going to look at each other and maybe work on some passing. Jacob Carson's going to take it up into the zone. Mason Brandow, they're going to call offsides on that. .9 seconds left in the third. Anybody who's out on the ice here for the last few seconds is in danger. I would, as long as they keep their wits about them. Shake hands in the line. Grayson with a bouncing puck. 22 caught up. Plainfield looking for that 7th goal. .22 passes it to himself and then puts a hit on one of the kids. 8 seconds left. I think that's going to do it, folks. 21, Johnny Cardwell making a move. He's got O'Sullivan and surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. Hopefully nobody gets ejected on that one. Let's just call it a game, folks. Susaki eyeballing the team. Not happy with the way they treated him down there. I agree with him. This is going to be a rough handshake line. The refs are going to watch it closely. As are we. Lost a couple of viewers here. All right, well, to the locker room we go. Let's hit the reset button and focus on. Oh, they're going to skate off the same door. I don't like the same door skate. That's a rough walk back. All right, well, that's signing off. Until next time. Ending the live broadcast.